Y'all, it is 1:31 a.m. and I'm sitting here filming videos. That's how you know I love y'all. Hey guys, Cece back with another video, and today's video is going to be my top 5 foundations for summer, drugstore version. Alright you guys, so if you have not seen the high-end version of this video, make sure you click the link right up there and check that video out after this one, because I also did my top 5 high-end foundations for summer. So summer is here, at least for the next few months, and so a lot of times in the summer we have to switch up our makeup, we switch up our skincare routine, we switch up our clothes, we switch it all up, our hair, everything, to cope with the warm weather. So, of course, foundations are a big part of that. The base of your face is very, very important, and you have to make those changes, or else you're gonna be looking like a cakey, sweaty, hot mess all summer, and that is not what we want, girlfriend. So before we get started, make sure you are subscribed to my channel and all of that jazz, okay? I shouldn't have to go through that routine every time we come here. Y'all already know what the deal is. Subscribe to my channel, click the like button, click the notification bell, and let's move on. So the first foundation that I have to show you is actually way upstairs in my bathroom, and I just don't feel like going up there right now. So I'm just going to put a picture on the screen of the foundation, and you guys have heard me talk about this foundation. I don't know how many times I've talked about it on my Instagram stories, talked about it everywhere. I love this foundation. This is the Black Opal True Color, is that what it's called? Foundation? Hold on, y'all. Alright, so I was kind of right. It's the Black Opal True Color Pore Perfecting Liquid Foundation, and I'm in the shade Truly Topaz, and oh my god, this is probably quickly becoming like one of my favorite drugstore, not one of, my favorite drugstore foundation. I was in love with the other foundation that I'm about to show you for years and years, and I'm still in love with that foundation, but this Black Opal foundation is just everything. It's super lightweight, very blendable, lasts all freaking day. I mean, I remember actually last summer I wore this foundation and I went to work. So I left probably out the house at about 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning, went to work, was there all day, and then went to a football game after that and was out until about probably 10 or 11 o'clock at night, and my foundation still looked amazing when I got home, and I only blotted like once or twice in like a 16-hour day. Like, who does that? What foundation does that? I don't know, but this Black Opal foundation is amazing. You can find it at all types of stores, Rite Aid, Walmart, and I just love it. I love it. It is truly my favorite. That's why it's up in my bathroom, because I've been using it. Also, I'm on my second bottle of it, which tells you a lot, because y'all know I have a problem with foundations, and I have so many new foundations, so many foundations, period. And so for me to continue to go back to that one just says a whole lot. So the next foundation that I have is actually the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. This used to be my favorite drugstore foundation. This is the one that Black Opal is kind of creeping up on, like, I don't know. I think it's like a tie, or the Black Opal is a little above it, but this is another really great foundation. Not as lightweight as the Black Opal foundation, but this stuff is like glue. I relied on this foundation so much for so many different events, and anytime I knew I would be out for a long time or just needed my foundation to last with me like through thick and thin, this is the foundation that I always run to. And you guys, excuse my voice, I'm sick, but I'm trying to pump these videos out for y'all, so sorry. But anyway, this is such a beautiful, beautiful foundation on my skin. It looks amazing. It performs amazingly. This is the one that I always recommend to people when people ask me what drugstore foundation should I get, especially if you're oily skinned. This is it right here, the Pro Matte. They also have a Pro Glow, which I know a lot of people love if they have dry skin, but for my oily butt, I need the Pro Mattes. So FYI, these next 3 foundations are not probably the best for people with oily skin, but I like to use foundations all types of foundations. I've been trying dewy foundations, natural finish foundations, of course matte foundations and demi matte foundations, but I like to try all types of foundations now just to see how they react with my skin and how beautiful my skin can look underneath all of these different foundations. So these next 3 aren't the best for oily skin, but if you're in the market and just looking for new foundations to try, these are really good ones, I think. The first one is a newer foundation to the drugstore, probably been out a few months now, and this is the Revlon Insta Filter foundation. I didn't think I would like this. I am not the hugest fan of Revlon foundations. I actually just bought a new one of their new ones at the drugstore, but I'm definitely not the hugest fan of Revlon foundations, so I didn't think I would like it, but I absolutely do. It's really lightweight, like a medium covering foundation, and it's just really pretty. When it says Insta Filter, like that's what it means. It blurs out all of those pores like a dream. And the only thing I don't like about it though, do y'all see like this applicator? It's like this sponge applicator. So basically you click it, the foundation comes out of the little like hole in the middle, and then you just kind of rub it on your face. So that applicator, as you can see, gets pretty darn gross. So that's the only thing I don't like about it. I feel like the packaging could have been thought out a little better. I feel like it was probably made like that for convenience or ease, but I just don't really like that. However, I mean, it's just me using the foundation, but I just feel like that's just kind of like a breeding ground for bacteria. So this is one of those foundations where I would definitely throw out where it says to throw it out. And it gives you 18 months, but I might throw it out before 18 months if I don't finish it up. But other than that, the foundation looks very beautiful on the skin. I do have to touch up throughout the day. This is like a more natural finish, but I love it. Very, very pretty. Next foundation is a very inexpensive foundation, $5.99, and it's the Wet n Wild's Photo Focus foundation. I'm in the shade Cocoa. Oh, let me go backwards a little bit. For the Revlon, I'm in the shade Caramel, and for the Pro Matte, I'm in the shade Classic Tan, just for reference. But this Wet n Wild foundation, I've talked to you guys about this before. I believe I did an entire review on this foundation a couple years ago or a year ago when it came out, and in love. First off, lightweight foundation. This is like a light to medium covering foundation. However, it's very, very, very pretty on the skin and just a nice everyday foundation. This is something that I could totally use to go to work every single day. If you have a lot to cover up, it's probably not the first foundation you should reach for. I have others that I'm telling you about right now that will do the trick a lot better. But if you don't have much to cover and you're just like a throw on a foundation and go kind of person, this is really great for that because it's very blendable, very easy to blend out on your face. It comes with like a spatula applicator. Can you guys see that? Comes with like a spatula applicator, so just easy to spread on your face. You can use your fingers. I don't use my fingers like ever, but I know a lot of people do, and it works perfectly fine. You can use your fingers, you can use a brush, you can use a sponge, and you can be out the door with this foundation. So love it. They don't have a lot of shades in it, which is a downside, but it is $6, so very, very affordable. The last foundation that I have to show you guys is the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Makeup. I was not the biggest fan of this foundation for the longest time. I was like, I don't see what the hype is, don't know why people like this. Now I see. It's just one of those effortless everyday foundations. And I think back then too, I was always looking for matte foundations. If the foundation wasn't matte, I didn't want anything to do with it. But I've kind of gotten over that, as you guys can see, and so this is a nice natural finish foundation. It's not matte on my skin. I definitely have to touch up with it, but it's just pretty. It works. It looks great on my skin. They have so many different shades in the L'Oreal foundation in this True Match that it's not even funny. So it's really, really great to see that at the drugstore or in any brand, because we still getting the exclusivity in high-end brands also, but it's really nice to see a brand with great shade ranges, and this one has had great shade ranges for a long time. So speaking of shades, I'm in the shade Cream Cafe W8. I would definitely check this out. Such a small, nice travel size bottle too. I love that, and it's just a really good foundation. Like, it's like one of those like Old Faithful foundations. Like, you know, when you put this on, it's gonna look nice and and it'll be fine. Like, everything will be good throughout the day because you have on a good foundation. You know that when you put this on. So that's it, you guys. I feel like I sound horrible, so again, sorry about that, but I really wanted to get these videos up and out for you guys. If you've used any of these foundations and you have some thoughts about them, let us all know down below. Help somebody else out in the comments. I have oily skin, but you could have dry skin and have a totally different experience with one of these foundations. So please share that wealth of knowledge so we can all be informed. Also, if you have other foundations that you've been loving for this summer, please let us all know that too. I would love to get another foundation for my foundation collection. You guys know I'm a foundation junkie, so I've been trying to slow down, but I don't know what it is about foundation. I feel like I want to try every single foundation in the world. Obviously, I don't have the means to do that, but that's like my dream goal. I don't know. I love foundation, and so telling you guys about my favorite foundation is probably one of my favorite things to do. It's weird, but whatevs. Hopefully this video was helpful for you guys and you enjoyed it. If so, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Again, subscribe and also click the little notification bell, and follow me on my social media, my Instagram, my Snapchat, and also my Facebook fan page. Those are the best ways to keep up with me in between uploads. And don't forget to subscribe to my family vlog channel, you guys. youtube.com/BradleyTV. Always listed down below in the description box. Click that link. Subscribe to the channel. It's very, very fun, very lighthearted, and great videos over there. I love you guys so, so much. Thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.